Let's start with the OSI model of data communication and networking. First, we define OSI model. It is a theoretical way of classifying and talking about the complex process of sending data over a network. The goal of OSI model is to design a common networking model. OSI model divides the communication process between the two hosts into a layers. These layers break down the communication process into a general tasks. Now let's take a look at what this model looks like. Here is the outline diagram of the seventh layer of OSI model, that is application layer, presentation layer, station layer, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and the physical layer. Understanding it through a real life example, suppose we are carrying a large amount of goods from one place to other. Say we are traveling in a ship um, and carrying lots of goods in the ship. So in physical layer, it deals with the actual connectivity between the source and the destination. If you are transferring data into another machine through a LAN, physical layer is the Ethernet connection, and the water in the sea connecting your place and destination is the physical layer in our case. Let me say the example. So the physical layer is concerned with the transmission of raw bit over a communication channel and specify the mechanical, electrical, and procedural network interface specification and the physical transmission of bit stream over a transmission media connecting two pieces of communication equipments. In simple terms, the physical layer decides the following: the number of pins and the function of each pins of the network connector, single layer, data rate, whether simultaneous transmission in both direction, establishing and breaking of connection, deal with the physical transmission. Coming to data link layer. In this layer, data is broken down into pieces. That is, your good will be separated in various categories. This layer deals with the breaking the data being sent and transmitted it through a physical layer. So goods being categorized and sent through the ship. This is what we explain. Coming to network layer, here the data being sent is organized. It also decides which protocol to use, either TCP or UDP. So in our case, the different compartment of ship where we will keep these goods in a network layer, it will also decide which generator or engine to be used while traveling. In our case, that we take the example. So in network layer, basically the basic purpose of network layer is to provide end-to-end communication capability in the context to machine communication provided by the data link layer. This end-to-end communication performed using two basic approaches known as connection oriented or connectionless network layer services. Coming to transport layer. Transport layer gives you the best route, security, and the safest path to the destination. The transportation of data take place here. So think of the coastal guide as transport layer. He will look after the connection, inform you if you are in danger or not, and tell the best route to your destination. Coming to session layer, it allows user to create a session between them. For example, if you are doing video chat, then the session layer combine the audio stream and the video stream. So this layer allow user on a different machine to establish session between them. A session allow ordinary data transport, but it also provide enhanced services useful in some application. A session may be used to allow a user to log into a remote time sharing machine or transfer a file between two machines. Coming to presentation layer, this layer concerned with the format of data exchange between systems. For example, If the integer format in system A is 32-bit long and in system B it is 64-bit long, the appropriate conversion has to be done in this layer, that is in presentation layer. So in this layer it mainly concerns with the syntax and semantics of the information transmitted, unlike others layer which are interested in moving data reliably from one machine to another. Few of the services that presentation layer provides are encoding data in a standard agreed upon way. It manages the abstract data structure and convert from representation used inside the computer to a network standard representation and back. Coming to application layer, many people thinks of browser as soon as they hear about application layer, but application isn't the browser or application that we're using. It is a common protocol, that is set of rules used by the browsers. So in application layer consists of what most users think of as a programmer. The application does the actual work at hand, although each application is different. Some applications are so useful that they have become standardized. The internet has defined a standard for file transfer protocol, remote login, that is telnet, mail, SMTP, news, NNTP, and the most wide that we are always using base protocol of communication on the world wide web, that is HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol. Now the best way to remember all the seventh layer, all people seem to need data processing from top to down approach or from down to top approach. Please do not tell secret password anytime. So we learn about all the seventh layer of OSI model, but we don't know necessary to have a layering in the computer networking. Whenever a message is passed in network, it does not happen as easy as we think. The message has to pass through different layers and each layer has its own function. As we think logically, the message should be broken into smaller packets because huge data can cause more traffic. So there must be a source and destination address for a reliable transmission of a messages. Error detection and controlling must also be there in order to control the flow of packets within the network. For security purpose, encryption must be also there in order to provide the security of the messenger. So to do these different jobs, different layer in the network has its own responsibility. That is why we need dif different layering in the data communication network, that is in communication network OSI model. Thank you for watching this. This is my first video on YouTube. As you see, this is not a good presentation on OSI model, so please suggest me and comment for your suggestion. Thank you for watching this video. For more videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.